Welcome back. These quick-footed Irish nymphs have just charmed us with their dancing.
They have. Joining us now for a well-earned sit-down and a chat, lead dancers Siobhán, Manson and Jason Oremus. Is that how we say it?
That's right.
Welcome. Thank you so much. You worked up a sweat, didn't you, before?
Sorry.
It's hard work.
He does all the hard work.
What's it like being on tour with such a massive, massive show? I mean, it's been going for a few years now. It's played in tons of countries. We've got this 32 countries, 22 million people have been to see it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's an honour.
Yeah, it is. It's great, especially coming to somewhere back to New Zealand. You know, it hasn't been here for a long, long time, which is it's kind of special to come back after so many years and sort of lead the troupe, you know.
Except that you're calling it the farewell tour. Does that mean that you won't be back again?
As far as where yeah, we won't be back to New Zealand again, yeah.
OK, so this is the time to come see you
Definitely,
guys.
absolutely, yeah.
Tell us about the origins of Riverdance and Irish dancing, because I did read somewhere that it was kind of like a subtle way of kind of getting together without offending the church. So you keep your upper body dead still, but you kind of touch each other?
Yeah, well, there's loads of rumours, but none confirmed, I don't think. But yeah, that's one of the rumours.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, I'm not sure if it's true, but that, you know, when they would patrol, the guards, you know, when the English would patrol, like, because it was window, you know, they'd see through the windows what they were doing, so they didn't want to see them having fun, so just
the top half didn't it?
Yeah. It's true, though.
Essentially, it's a story that the actual story is the story of the Irish culture. Can you expand on the actual story of Riverdance?
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, it's a celebration of sort of Irish culture and dancing. The story, I guess it's thematic based, and it sort of goes through the rising, the original sort of Irish roots and heritage, you know, the Rill Around the Sun, I guess, is, you know, from, you know, the birth of Irish culture, and it follows sort of through the strength and the oppression of the Irish people with Distant Thunder, which is one we just performed, and it goes through sort of Irish immigration to America and sort of
Ellis Island and the boats.
Yeah, and the introduction, like, you know, of different cultures. You see the flamenco and stuff like that throughout the show. And I guess it returns to the end number, Heart of the Homeland, instead of returning back to Ireland, I guess.
Do you guys dance across the board, or are you solely Irish dancers, and have you always done it?
I'm solely an Irish dancer, yeah. You dabble a bit, don't you?
Yeah. Is that accepted in the Irish dancing world?
Yeah, well,
no, don't tell them.
Yeah, most of the dancers here are solely Irish dancers. That's why it's so great for us that Riverdance exists, because we can travel and tour and all these things that was never available to us before Riverdance came about. So
when did you start?
Yeah.
Dancing or with Riverdance? Dancing when I was about 4 or 5.
Is it in the blood?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
How much practice and preparation goes into doing a tour like this, though?
A lot. Well, I suppose, like, most of the work has been done since we started in our classes, you know, when we were younger. But in regards to the actual tour and getting tour together, we do loads of rehearsals, and even when we're out here, like, we'll do drills and stuff like that every now and then, just to make sure everything's the same. And because even the style in Riverdance, when you join, you have to adapt a little bit so that everything is the same. You know, that's kind of the key feature of Riverdance, is the uniform movements and stuff. So
do you ever get it wrong, and would we notice if you did?
that was
never.
It's I don't know, very occasionally, to tell you the truth. Like as Siobhán said, a lot of us have done Irish dancing for a long, long time, and it's one of those kind of dance forms that takes, you know, many years to perfect, and there's a sort of discipline to it where it's, you know, there's systems to how your feet work and how they move and stuff like that, you know. So, like, even if you're doing a treble, you might feel like maybe these trebles are maybe not quite as great as always, but that might be a minute difference. Do you know what I mean?
And the audience probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, you know.
Like that.
Do you get injuries, like shin splints or something? Yeah,
all the time. But we have really good physiotherapists and massage. We get massage a lot, and ice buckets, and you have to take care of yourself. It's, you know, it's how you take care of yourself, really.
Indeed. So you're playing at the Altair Centre in Auckland, Wellington St James, and the
CBS in Christchurch. It's the first time you're going to have a big show in Christchurch that we're looking forward to.
Yeah, we're really excited about seeing it.
Absolutely. And you don't sound Irish, you sound Australian, Jason.
Do I?
Yes, you do. You've got like a little...
I am Australian. I'm originally from Sydney. I live in New York now for the last couple of years, but yeah, originally born and bred in Sydney.
Fantastic. Well, all the very best for the rest of the tour. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, and you haven't finished yet because you haven't got a sweat on yet, Siobhán.
Not yet.
So looking forward to seeing you.
Loving the Tinkerbell outfit.
Thanks very much.
A little girl would love that, honestly. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Right.
Thanks, guys. Riverdance are back for another performance, indeed, after 11.
But now, do you fancy